This interview is for information only and should not be considered as investment advice or a recommendation to buy shares in the company featured. Welcome to this Stock Box interview.
Cobra Resources has provided an update on their ongoing metallurgical studies related to the Boland project in South Australia, focusing on the extraction, of course, of rare earth elements using in-situ recovery methods. Well, joining us today, of course, is the CEO, Rupert Vercoe. How are you doing, Rupert? How are things feeling?
I'm very well, Mark. Thanks for having me. Yep, it's always nice to bring good news to the market.
Yes, indeed. Well, of course, the headline of that RNS, exceptional high recovery rates, the study achieving those exceptional rates of 82% for terbium, I believe, and the valuable rare earth element, the heavy rare earths and the magnet rare earths, about 76%. And I think that's up from about 65% from when you last had results back from the lab. So, I mean, exceptional, that's a strong word. How are you feeling about this bit of news?
Yeah, look, it all forms part of a bigger metallurgical strategy that we're working through. And I suppose what's important, Mark, is over a month ago, we announced recoveries from a high-grade sample that were around 40% recoveries. So what we're looking at is how we can optimise that and how that optimisation still fits with our mining method that we're testing at bench scale of in-situ recovery. So what we've done is we've increased the acidity, and what we've seen is really high recoveries. We're talking 76% of magnet rare earths and up to 82% of the most valuable rare earth being terbium. So very good numbers, but what we're really excited about is that we're seeing very low levels of impurities. And from a metallurgical standpoint with rare earths, it can be very challenging when you drop the acidity that you increase the amount of impurities in solution, and that makes it more complex in a processing standpoint. And the levels that we're seeing are very low, and the acid consumption to get these recoveries is also very low. So that's very favourable for economics, and what it shows is we've got some room to move to optimise lixiviant conditions to be able to find that economic sweet spot that we can utilise in our in-situ recovery mining process.
Okay, and that's also, as well as good for economics, it's good for the environment as well.
Yeah, absolutely. So what our point of difference is in-situ recovery, very unique geology that has confining aquifer properties. So we've got impenetrable clays either side of a permeable ore body. And that aquifer is 2 times saltier than the sea, so there's no real value environmentally or from a primary production standpoint of that aquifer water. And therefore, we're going to use that aquifer to control our extraction process by drilling holes and injecting and extracting out. And the work that we're seeing at a bench scale is definitely supporting that we can achieve that in the field. So very promising results, and we're looking forward to providing further progress updates.
Good. Well, I know, of course, at Boland, it's these high-grade zones in very concentrated areas. And I think last time you said that you want to validate, optimize, and scale. And from this RNS suggesting that the scalable, non-invasive approach is indeed possible. So it's all going pretty much according to plan. Had you just continue to go through the optimization process before you test it in the field?
Absolutely, Mark. So you're spot on. There were 3 key points that we wanted to achieve at the start of the year. One being grade concentration. I think we've really seen that. We first looked at this project, and we're talking of grades at 500 ppm, but we knew if we looked at a metre composite zone, we thought that we understood the geology enough that we'd see really high grade concentration. The recoveries today are from a sample that's at 0.5% total rare earth oxides. So that's very high grade from a ionic clay perspective. And the ratios of high value heavy rare earths are very good in that 0.5%. So that's very positive. I think from a technical standpoint, we appreciate the real challenge that we needed to demonstrate to the market is the ability to recover these rare earths through in-situ recovery. And we've been able to demonstrate through reanalysis a really big mineralisation footprint. So I feel like the project is starting to tick all the boxes, and we're really excited about what that may mean from an economic standpoint.
Okay. Well, thank you very much for your time, Rupert Vercoe, CEO of Cobra Resources.
Thanks, Mark. Much appreciated.
If you enjoyed this interview, then give us a thumbs up, a like or a retweet. Subscribe to us on YouTube or follow us on Twitter and hit that notification bell to be the first to know when we release new content. There's loads of great content on our website too, across all our programs at stockboxmedia.com. Thank you for watching.